I'm talking today about getting on camera to promote your business, especially if you're shy in front of the camera. Hi, my name is Ange Dove, and I'm talking at the coffee chat this morning about that particular topic, getting on camera, right? So, this is something that freaks a lot of people out. Depends what generation you're in, perhaps. Some people have lived their life talking to camera, some people don't like it. So, for if that's you and you're really shy on camera or you just don't come off great on camera and you just absolutely hate it, you've got to do it for your business, then stay tuned for this little chat that I'm doing today. So I'm coming from experience here. I used to be someone who absolutely hated being on camera. My brain would just empty every time a camera was turned on to me, and I just forgot everything that I wanted to say. So I realized pretty soon that I had to get good on camera in order to promote my business. So I want that for you too. So let's get into it. So, number one, really, what I want to talk about first is people buy from people they know and trust. And the fastest way you can do that is to get on video and talk. They feel they know you more, they get to hear you, they get to see you, and you're just more relatable if you're on camera. If it's a static post or just an image of you, yes, that will go some way, of course it will, but the fastest way to gain trust is just to get on camera face to face or eye to eye and just be relatable and explain to people what it is that you do. Your face, your voice, your energy, that sticks in people's minds and they will decide pretty quickly whether they like you or not. Okay, so what's actually holding you back? So let's look at that for a minute. Usually it's fear of judgment and perfectionism to go hand in hand. So if you're a perfectionist, you want everything to be exactly right. And the reason usually that is because you're thinking that people are going to judge you if it's not. All right. So get over that fear of perfectionism. It's not fear of perfectionism. Get over the perfectionism and the fear of judgment because you're just being your own worst enemy, really, when you're like that. If you think of it as 80% good enough is good enough, and even if you're not happy with it, don't watch it, just send it out. Once you've done your video, send it out. Do not criticize yourself because you will be your own worst enemy. And I promise you, nobody else really cares. Nobody's really looking. They're just going about their day. They're not going to be thinking about criticizing you. If you've got something valuable to say, they're just going to want to listen. Okay. So just do them a favor and yourself a favor. Get over the fear of judgment and just put stuff out. I promise you, the more you put out, the more relaxed you're going to be and the less judgmental of yourself you're going to be. And before you know it, you'll be putting video after video out and promoting your business the way you should be. Another reason people get uncomfortable on camera is they overthink what to say. Now, what I do usually is I just make a few bullet points of the main points I want to say, and then I just talk. I don't have a script. It's pretty inauthentic. I think if you're using a script, you just want to come across as you. And if you know what you're talking about, you know your topic and your subject matter, you don't need a script. You just need the bullet points. So either bullet points or a set of questions you want to ask yourself that you will answer during the video. That's the best way to do it. Another reason people don't like to get on camera or they get held back from marketing themselves on video is that they're judging themselves or they're comparing themselves with these top influences in the market. Right. Some of these influencers have been doing this stuff for years. They're professionals at what they do. It's like you're not comparing apples to apples. You're comparing apples to oranges, right? You can't compare yourself just starting out and just getting used to being on camera to someone who's been on camera for 10 years plus and is a professional at it. You can't do that comparison. So don't even bother. All right. Just be you and just know that people that want to buy from you will just be naturally attracted to you and they'd rather see you make a few mistakes rather than see you being absolutely perfect. People like to buy from people they relate to. So if they see you making mistakes, they see you fluffing your lines, they see you having to think about what you want to say sometimes, or they see you looking down at notes like what I'm doing here, It just makes you more relatable. And then they think, oh, I can do that too. All right. And you can, you absolutely can. Okay. So that's about what's holding you back. So get rid of those three things: the fear of judgment and being a perfectionist, overthinking what to say, just have some bullet points, and don't compare yourself to professionals that have been doing it for years. Okay. Okay. A quick mindset shift. I've said this many times before. I'm just going to repeat it again. It's actually not about you. And this was the biggest mindset shift I had when I started my coaching business. Because as I said, I hated being on camera. It just stopped me in my tracks. I just didn't market at all because of that. And a coach that I had said that to me one day: "Ange, it isn't about you." And it was like a light bulb went off over my head, right? When I realized, oh my God, it's not, right? People don't care what you look like. They don't care what you sound like. They don't really care. As long as the quality of the video is fairly good, especially the sound, you've got to get the sound right. Even the video doesn't have to be great, but the sound has to be good. People will tolerate bad video. They won't tolerate bad sound. So make sure you get your sound right. But other than that, it's not about you. It's absolutely not about you. It's you serving your customers, your clients. So as once you know that you're putting stuff out there that's helping other people and serving other people, that's all that matters. It's not about your bad hair day or putting your makeup on and things like that. Although I do like to put my makeup on. Okay. And then even a 30-second video is better than nothing. All right. So on days where you haven't got time, or like today, I'm making this quite a short one because I've got things I've got to do this afternoon. So I'm making this very quickly and then I'm going to go out. But I'm still making it because I had planned to make it. So when you plan to do something, show up and do it. And just, even if it's 30 seconds, just do a quick short, put it up. At least you've done it. It's something that's gone out there and it's something that's you. And it's going to make somebody say that watches it, oh, I needed that piece of information. Usually, I think you've probably experienced this yourself. You probably turn a video on at one particular point in time and somebody says something that really resonates and you actually needed to hear that day. You could do that for somebody. So think about that when you're putting your stuff out. So mindset shift. It's not about you. It's about the person you're trying to serve. And even if you're just putting out something really quick, it's better than nothing. Okay, so it's all well and good me saying just get on camera and make a video and do this, but how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? So let's just go through some really low pressure tips that are just going to help you get started. It's going to take practice. Obviously, you're not going to be great overnight, but just as I said before, just do it again and again, just over and over, day by day. You're going to start to see improvements, definitely. And I think once you look at your first video and you look at where you're at after some point in time, you're going to see that there is a change. And that will hopefully motivate you to keep going and move forward and improve even more. To start off with, talk about things that you obviously start with stories that are personal to you. So it's easy for you to tell because it's your story. Okay, start with that. Or do some frequently asked questions, some FAQs, things that you can easily answer. Just write down a couple of, well, maybe 3 questions that people ask you often and just answer those questions. That could be an easy start. Always make sure you're talking about something you know about so that it comes off natural for you and you don't need a script because it's something you know. Okay. Use your phone. You don't need any fancy gear. I'm just on my desktop actually here with Zoom and I'm recording on Zoom. You could do it on an iPhone, your Android phone with a tripod. You don't need anything fancy to get started. All of the cameras that are around today are good enough. In fact, they're really professional quality. So that's all you need. You don't have to buy any fancy gear. You just use what you've already got. Try when you're starting out, maybe just to do some shorts, as we said, just a few 30 seconds. Although you can argue that they're harder to do than longer videos in a way, because you've got to cram the information you need into those 30 seconds without it being too rushed and with it still being understandable. So it depends how you feel about that. I say just do what's comfortable for you. If you want to do a short and just do 30 seconds to a minute, do that. If you want to do something longer and something that you can talk for a longer time, do that. It's up to you, really. But I would say start with some shorts, right? It's just YouTube shorts, do a LinkedIn video, just do something short that just gets you started. And once you get to see responses, you'll be motivated to keep going. Practice recording without posting first. That's another way. Get used to it. Just get used to the experience and record it, but just don't post it. Just do that a few times. Maybe do that for the first week. Record, don't post, record, don't post. And then in the next week, then start to put out what you've started to record. Okay. I'm sure after that first week, you're going to be a lot more comfortable with the whole process. And another thing I would say is, this sort of goes to the not being a perfectionist thing again, is don't over edit the video as well, especially at the beginning. Just add some value. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be with B-rolls and all sorts of other captions and stuff like that. Just put out what you record and don't edit it to death, basically. I don't really edit anything on my videos apart from I put it through AI and I get rid of my ums that I tend to do quite a lot. But other than that, I don't really edit videos at all. I think it just comes across more natural that way. Okay. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start to do your videos, take this as the sign. Take this video as the sign. The fact that you've seen this, take this as the sign and just start showing up. Just do it daily. As I said, you don't have to put it out straight away. Just do it daily. Get used to the habit of doing it. Okay. You can invite people to comment. Let me know in the comments what you can say things like that. Let me know in the comments what you feel about X, Y, Z, and just try and get some interaction from people. So I can say that here at the end of this video as well, is if you found this useful, if you think that you could be motivated to get on camera now and just do a quick video and promote your business, then let me know in the comments that this has helped you as well. And if you want to know more about promoting your business, please subscribe to this channel. It does help me if you subscribe. I'm only just starting out, but I'd love the support and to grow the channel and to help more people. So please subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications. And I look forward to being able to help you and to